Brinyte XP22. Let's talk about it. So the XP22 is a truly unique light, and it has passed the waterproof test, and it does have the momentary on-off, and then it has a separate momentary on-off with the laser, which I think is a very good feature. The fact that you have a separate momentary on-off for the light and the laser, I think that's A+, okay? Because there are certain situations where I just want the laser and not the light, okay? And the light gives off a much bigger signature than just the laser alone in certain situations. There's situations where you want the laser and not just the light. You could push both of them down at the same time and you get the laser and the light. And then there's also the toggle. You don't have to do momentary, you can do toggle. So you can toggle the laser and then you could still do momentary on-off separately with the laser still on, which I think is just brilliant. I think it's brilliant how they put the laser and the momentary on-off as their own separate button. Now, it does come with a pressure pad switch, but I don't run those. I don't understand the purpose of those, never have. My thumb naturally goes to that area anyway, and like, I don't want wires and crap complicating. I don't want to like make this device more complicated than it needs to be by running a wire further down this way toward where my hand doesn't rest. It just doesn't make sense. So the pressure pad extension, I never do. But it does come with one if that's your thing. They come in black and tan. I like the tan because like I don't have to spray paint it, and if I do want to spray paint it, I could just put a line or two of green spray paint on it and now it's camo. Just a little thing, you know, like not having some big dark blotch is important for some people that, you know, like really, you know, people that really take their camouflage seriously. Having the option of having, you know, being able to get it in tan and then maybe just lightly dusting it with some spray paint instead of having to mask it all down heavily and really focus on painting it. You know, it just saves you some of the effort. You know, you could literally take a Q-tip and just put some lines of green across it, and then now you got some camo. That's a nice touch. The more products we can have that are tan and green, the better for tactical reasons. The laser adjustment was very easy to make co-witness with my sights. I like the laser and the sights to have two different opinions on where the round is going to go. This particular thing I'm just testing, so it's airsoft, obviously, and there's also some legal implications here and some YouTube implications. So yes, this actually is airsoft for YouTube. This solves the problem of your barrel casting a big shadow and you only having light on one side, okay? So you're able to flood the area with light better. Both these two light sources end up pulling together into one big circle, which is cool. All right, so that does solve the problem of your barrel casting a shadow. Unfortunately, it does create another problem. So there's actually a trade-off, okay? Should the actual military use this? Probably not, okay? Two lights and two reflectors makes it more difficult to like hide this during the day. If I was in a combat zone, then I would run the light to where it's close to my body, so that way it's less likely to reflect during the daytime. And I would probably have a flashlight lens cover on there as well, but just in case the lens cover is not on, I like to run the light on this side of the Picatinny rail so the light doesn't reflect, okay? Well, this one, you can run it on the side, but they really want you to run this on the bottom, okay? And that's why I put it on this thing, okay? Because I knew that what they had in mind when they made this thing was a quad rail, all right? Now, who is this for, you know? Like I said, this is not for a combat zone, because two lights on the bottom of your quad rail, that's kind of reflective, okay? And that's not super tactical. And also, that amount of light, the amount of light output of this thing is actually a bit much for like a real combat zone. I don't think you'd want your signature out there that much. In addition, you can minimize your signature by only having one or two lights on, so it actually gives you options. If you want to save battery, you can have only one on. And I suppose you could put lens covers on both of these flashlights, so that way they're not giving away your position during the day. But really, who is this designed for? Is it designed for a guy that's in the military? No. Is it designed for a guy in a war zone? No. This light here was designed for the home defender, the militiaman fighting against criminal gangs, the civilian side of things, okay? That's who this light was designed for. I don't think this light was designed for people fighting in the trenches in Ukraine. And I want to make a distinction there that gear for those people and gear for me is two totally different things, okay? I'm gonna be very clear about that. That's two totally different roles, two totally different types of people doing two totally different things. So on the civilian side of things, law enforcement, security, militia, armed prepared citizens, people fighting for their neighborhood, basically, people fighting against, you know, criminal gangs that want to pillage, people protecting their way of life from criminals, people defending their homes. That's who this is for, in my opinion. That's where this thing really shines, no pun intended. I'm really a big fan of this, and because it has separate toggles for the laser and light, and it has momentary on-off, and it handled the water test like a pro, the laser didn't get all fuzzy, really. It did, but there was like a corona around the laser. So the laser was still visible. Even though it got fuzzy with the water, it was still visible. It was still effective. I didn't have to wipe it. The lip around the laser was made correctly on this. Very reasonable price for a weapon light. Would I trust my life to this? Yes, I would. So Brinyte XP22, you guys did a very good job. You guys get an A+ from Jordan Jareb. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yes, we do have more reviews coming up. Jordan Jareb, signing off.